For today, review factoring of sum and difference of two cubes. Example 1. X to the third minus a to the third. If you have a cube minus a cube, then you can break it up like this. Find the cube root of each. It's very simple. It's just x and then minus a. Now for the back half, if you have a difference of two cubes, then you're going to have two plus signs in your second quantity. You square this one to get x squared. And then in the second place, you multiply these two together, ax. And then for the last part, you square that one, a squared. Example 2. On this one you have a variable and a number. This one is a perfect cube because it has the third root written in it, or the third power. And then 8 is a perfect cube. If you don't understand if it's a perfect cube, then on your calculator type in 8, caret, and then parenthesis 1 divided by 3. And you'll come back with a 2. So the cube root of x to the third is x, and then minus the cube root of 8, which is 2. And then from there you have to build off of that. If you have a minus sign, if it's a difference of two cubes, then you're going to have two plus signs in your second quantity. So square this one to get x squared, and then 2 times x is 2x, and then square the 2. Square the 2 to get a 4. The solution for the practice is that the cube root of x to the third is x, the cube root of 27 is 3. And in your second quantity you have two plus signs. Square this one to get x squared, multiply these two to get 3x, and then square that one to get 9. The solution here is that the cube root of x cubed is x, and the cube root of 1 is just 1. On the back side you have two pluses. Square this one. Multiply these together, but only write x. And 1 squared is 1. Example 3. In this case you have the sum of two cubes. So the cube root of x cubed is x. Then you put a plus sign. The cube root of a to the third is a. And now for your quantity on the back end, you'll have a minus and then a plus. So square this one to get x squared. Multiply these two together to get ax. Put them in alphabetical order. And then square this one to get a squared. Example 4. 8x to the third. Whenever you have a number and a variable together, see if each one separately is a perfect cube. Of course, we know 8 is a perfect cube. X cubed is a perfect cube, and also on the back end you have 8, which is a perfect cube. Always look to see if you can factor something out whenever you have a number out front and a number at the back end. What can I take out of both of them? An 8. So start by doing this. Take out the 8 and put x to the third plus 1, because we've divided by 8 in both of these terms. 8 divided by 8 is 1. And then from there, check to see if this is a sum of two cubes, and it is. So keep the 8. If you don't have the 8, then it's not going to be right. The cube root of x cubed is x. Cube root of 1 is 1. And now go fill in the back side by squaring this one, multiplying these two together, and then squaring the 1. For the practice problem, you should have x plus 3 to start with. Those are the cube roots. And then for the back half, you need a minus and then a plus. So square this one to get x squared, multiply them together to get 3x, and then square that to get 9. This should be x plus 1, and then you'll have x squared minus x plus 1.